I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, for giving me the spirit to do this video. Let's jump right to it. Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself, above all the nations that are upon the earth. Above all the nations that are upon the earth. Now, when it says above all the nations, that above is beyond high. That's beyond high. Because you have a nation of people, the Israelites, Jerusalem, that was created to be God's children. Okay? The Most High's real children. Not just a people, but his children from the foundation of the earth. Then you have the other nations that were created to be an inheritance to his children that he chose, to the peculiar people, okay, to serve them, okay, because this whole world was created for Israel's sake, man, which we're about to get into. This whole world was created for Israel's sake. So when the Most High said, you know what, I'm going to create this world for my children, but my children are not going to get this world until the end. But I need people to serve my children because they're not going to work. They're going to be gods on earth. Ye are gods, as the scripture says. So they need servants. They need handmaids. That's where the other nations come in at, man. So they're not even close on our level. All right? From there, let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 10. And all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee. Right, man. Called. We are called to be his children, man. Okay? And they're going to be afraid, man. These nations are going to be afraid, man, because they're going to realize their purpose, man. Soon, they're going to realize what they were created for. They were not created to sit here on the planet forever and boast against us, be proud against us, think they're better than us. No, man, that's coming to an end, man. That's coming to an end, and they're going to know their rightful place. Like we woke up to the truth, and we're learning our place. Okay, who are we? Why are we in captivity? Okay? These different things that clarify to us who we are as a people, that we are the chosen of the Most High. So they have a period of time where they're going to come to grips. You know, right now they're scoffing and talking shit because they don't believe the gospel at the end of the day. All right. From there, let's go to Ezekiel chapter 39, starting verse 21. And I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed. Right. They're going to know that what? That we are called by the Lord's name. Let's go back to the scripture I read in Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 28, verse 10. And all the people of the earth shall see that they are called by the name of the Lord. The people of the earth is talking about the heathen nations. They're going to see it. They're going to know. Okay? And they're going to be afraid. All right? Go back to Ezekiel 39 and start from 21 again. And I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed in my hand that I have laid upon them. So the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord their God from that day forward. So the hand that I have laid upon them. Right. So the heathens are going to be afraid. They're going to be afraid, and they're going to be in the process of doing what? Of realizing their position, realizing their lot, realizing that they were just created to be an inheritance, okay, to another people. That's it. You were just created to be an inheritance for God's children at the end of the day, okay? It just had to manifest at the end of the world, the same way it had to manifest who we are as a people. The world had to be backwards to fulfill the will of the Lord. Esau in rulership, he turning everything upside down. So then the rulers of the earth are going to be on the bottom, and all the heathens are going to be on top. And the top heathen of them all, the Edomites, Esau, is going to be at the top of the chain, ruling everything. So that's 100% backwards. All right? Verse 23. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity. Now they're going to start to realize what's really going on. Okay? Because they're still going to be confused, man, when all hell breaks loose. They're still going to have a lot of questions. They're going to be traumatized. Okay? Because it's going to be horrific, man. It's going to be dark, as the scripture says. Okay? When they see us come down for them chariots, man, and our royal look, okay, and our royal state of mind, all right, and our righteous state of mind, they're going to be like, okay, what the hell is really going on here? So let's read 23 again. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity. Now they're going to realize, oh, that's why they've been so low this long time. This was the will of the Lord. Okay? Because they trespassed against me, therefore hid I my face from them and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword. So they're going to know that we only got trampled on and messed up because the Lord wanted it that way for punishment towards us, for us to drink that cup. Okay? And now they're going to drink their cups, and through them drinking their cups, they're going to learn what? They're going to learn their position on the earth. They're going to learn why they were created for in the beginning, and it's going to blow their mind. Okay? That's why I said the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall not be able to do nothing to thee. They're going to envy us. Why? Because they're going to realize who we are, and it's going to blow their mind that they are this small compared to us. An ant compared to us, man. Spittle, as the Lord says. But as we're over them, we're going to train them to be more than spittle, because we're going to train them to do what? To follow the laws. They're going to know it's only one God. Okay, all the idols are going to be out the earth, so they ain't going to be doing that. Okay, and if we find them doing anything like that on the slide, they're going to be judged by the law. Point blank, period. Okay? From there, let's go to Isaiah 55, verse 5. Behold, thou shalt call a nation that thou knowest not, and nation that knew not thee shall run unto thee because of the Lord thy God, and for the Holy One of Israel, for he hath glorified thee. Right. They're going to see it, man. They're going to see it, man. Okay? And they're going to be small compared to us. All around, man. All across the board, man. Okay? See, this is going to be beautiful, man, because, like, I work at the airport, DFW airport, and when you see all these heathen nations, okay, all these heathen nations, they know they better than you in their minds. They know you just a small piece of shit in their minds, okay? But that's what the Lord's going to explain to them. I made them on that level as dung, below your feet, because they trespassed against me, as I read in Ezekiel 39. But now you know who they are. And now we about to find out who you are. They haven't found that out yet. No matter how much we tell them, it has to happen, man. It has to be in their face like, hey, man, oh, shit, we were just created just to serve these people. We ain't nothing. We just servants and handmaids. They own us. We're property to them. Okay? We're an inheritance to God's children. You know? Boy, 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 boy. From there, let's go to Psalm chapter 2, starting verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Right, man. The heathen for thy inheritance. Because that's what they were created for. That's the will, man. Okay? That part wasn't going to manifest until the end, man. Until the kingdom of heaven comes in. Which that kingdom is forever. Then they're going to know, okay, this is what we're here for. Because that kingdom is not going to go down. Ain't going to be no change of laws, change of ways on the earth after the kingdom of heaven is set up. Okay? So at that moment, they know it's over. No more changes of rulership. No more us going down. This is y'all lot, and this is our lot. Now bow down. Simple as that. All right? Now the Edomites, okay, are going to have problems with that. All right? Because they were created to be wicked overall, man. Okay? For the evil part of the Lord's will. The other nations are going to learn and learn and learn, man. They're going to realize and see the benefit of it. Okay? After they fully process the jealousy, after they fully process the envy, okay? Fully process what happened. The overall thing, man. They're going to be learning a lot of good things, man. And they're going to see the earth bloom. They're going to see the earth blossom. And they're going to enjoy it, ultimately. Okay? Isaiah chapter 6, starting verse 12. For the nation and the kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. Right, those nations that won't accept their lot, accept that they were just created for this. Okay? Period, period, period. All right? Now let's go to a precept real quick for that. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10. Let favor be showed to the wicked. Esau, a.k.a. the so-called white race on earth, the biblical Edomites. Yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness, in the land of the kingdom of heaven, will he deal unjustly and will not behold the majesty of the Lord? So let's go back to Isaiah 60, verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. So ultimately, the Edomites are going to be utterly wasted, as we know. They're going to be exterminated off the planet of Earth, okay? Because they weren't created to serve us forever. They weren't created to grow and change, okay? Change their hearts and actually understand things on a high level than they have in this time period in Esau's world. They weren't created for that. They was created to do what they did, to be evil pieces of shit, to be slaves under us in the kingdom of heaven, okay, and get double for what they did to us. And then after that, it's over. They're going to be wasted because, like I read in Isaiah, man, they will not learn righteousness because they were not programmed to change at all whatsoever, okay? Nothing they can do about it. Verse 13, the glory of Lebanon shall come upon thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee, which is all the heathen nations, shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the seat of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Right, they're going to know, like, okay, we understand. It's you. We're just here to do whatever you tell us to do. They're going to understand that, man. Okay, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt their soul, man. It's going to pierce them to the bone and marrow. Okay, they're going to be cut by it completely because they're going to learn that everything they were told was a lie, man. Because these heathens believe their lies, man. They believe in all their idols. They believe in all their false gods. They really believe in that shit. So they're going to realize that all that stuff was lies, man. And we are the ones, man. And you are our servants. You were created for us. We own you. You're our property. Okay? And eventually all the heathens are going to love it because they're going to prosper. They can't prosper in Esau's world. Okay? Esau's turn their ass up. Now, we're going to turn their ass up as you read in Psalms. Let me get that again. Psalms 2, verse 9. Thou shalt break them with the rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them into pieces like a potter's vessel. So, yeah, we know we're going to have to beat them into shape. But after we beat them into shape, and generations of them come and go and come and go, and they start to get better and better and better at serving us as far as doing right things, okay, and learning righteousness, then, you know, our foot is going to lay off as far as breaking their ass to pieces. But when they go off and they break the law, okay, then we're going to break their ass to pieces. We're going to judge them according to the law, all right? From there, let's go to Isaiah chapter 14, starting verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel, right? Choose Israel to be above all the people on the face of the earth, to be his children, that never changed, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. The them is all the heathen nations, okay? And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, Edomites, Esau, okay? And they shall rule over their oppressors. Right, man. We're going to rule over all our oppressors because ultimately the whole world is oppressing us, okay? Starting with Esau. But like I said, it's backwards right now. It's going to turn around, and that's what I'm reading. It's going to turn around, man. They were created just to serve us, man. That's it, okay? That's their purpose. They had played out the other purpose of oppressing us, enslaving us, okay? And us going through our cup of judgment, and the Most High using them to issue out on the earth against us. But it's going to be over with, and that's it. They're going to know their purpose, which is why I'm going into this lesson, okay? Because I can't wait, man. I mean, hey, be excited. Okay, from there, let's go to Isaiah chapter 45, verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with the everlasting salvation. You shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. Right. The world was created for us, okay? And that world that was created for us, when we fully inherit the world, it wasn't created for us to build up our own things. No, man. Okay? All the nations are going to build up the world, man. Our slaves, our AKA inheritance, all right? As joint heirs with Yahushua. From there, let's go to 2nd Esdras chapter 6, starting verse 58. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, all right? and thy fervent lover are given into their hands, into the heathens. 59. If the world now be made for our sakes, like I read earlier, this world was made for our sakes, and it was meant to be a world without end once we inherit it. Okay? Everlasting, immortal world. Right? Why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Right. So that's Edris asking that question. But we understand now we're at the end, man. We ain't got long. The days are short, as the Lord said, so the elect can be saved. Okay, He's shortened the days. I mean, everything is happening. All the armies are going into the Valley of Jehoshaphat, different nations, getting ready for the major, major battle. Okay, all these things are happening, and then the world is going to be in the right place after that. We're going to be in our lot as the kings and priests and rulers of the world, and these heathens are going to be in their lot as our inheritance. Okay, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less, but our inheritance, a gift to the Lord's children. Okay, and it's going to be beautiful when everybody knows their place. See, the problem with this world, everything's out of course, man. And we're going to put everything back in course through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Okay, so hope this lesson was edifying, man. Hey, get ready to inherit. All right, get ready to inherit all things. All things. Get ready to inherit these nations, man, and make them bow down at the soles of your feet forever. With that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Shai, by Hashem, Rakar Kadash, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all you brothers out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.